Good evening, friends, and welcome back to
This Happened.
I'm James Owen Brown.
I'm Autumn Brown.
And this
Happened.
Fat Bear Week in Alaska. A national park in Alaska announced that a brown bear named Otis has claimed his fourth title as winner of Fat Bear Week.
Nice.
Fat Bear Week, an annual event organized by an Alaska National Park and Preserve, calls on members of the public to vote on their favorites of the park's brown bears as they pack on the pounds for the winter. Park officials said Otis, who claimed the crown back in 2014, 2016, and 2017, was named this year's winner, defeating runner-up Brown Bear Walker.
Brown Bear Walker.
Now, is his name just Walker and he's a brown bear, or is his name Brown Bear Walker?
I think they give him a number before the name. I think it's actually 480 Otis.
Oh.
Yeah, I know a lot about
he has a code.
bears and...
Do you?
Not really, I'm just lying.
You know a lot about bears? The champion bear's weight was estimated at about 1,000 pounds in 2020. An official said he appears to be even larger this year. That's half a ton.
He's half a ton.
1,000 pounds.
The van.
Yeah, probably.
It's the van. There's a bear.
Oh, there it is. The park dubbed 480 Otis the portly patriarch of Paunch.
Oh my goodness.
Which feels like offensive.
Portly patriarch of Paunch. That's hard to say.
I feel like that's fat shaming.
I don't.
And that's not acceptable.
I don't know. He's a winner though.
That's true. He did win. As we celebrate his win, like a true champion, Otis is still hard at work chowing down. Go, Otis, go.
I love that.
That's how they ended it. Yeah, that's fantastic to know that pudgy animals are, not only not ridiculed, but celebrated.
I love bears. They're so cute.
If you see a skinny bear...
Worry.
Yeah, especially this time of year. I did learn that in the...
I saw a video that cats can, take on bears. It's all over the internet. Look it up.
If a cat can take on a bear, it can take on a human.
And I'm just saying.
Just saying. What else we got here? An image of a Halloween product in a British shop has been mocked online after someone noticed the trick-or-treat sign looks a lot like it says something else. An image of the product has been shared on Reddit, and it shows a cutout of a black cat with twine around its neck with the message trick-or-treat written on the bottom half. But thanks to the spooky red font, the message is a little confused, as many letters in trick have blurred together, making it look a lot like it reads, or treat. Missing Turkish man found after unwittingly joining his own search party. The 50-year-old Turkish man reported missing after a night of drinking in the woods was found after he unknowingly joined his own search party. He went back to a friend's villa to sleep at about 2 a.m., but his friends thought he had drunkenly wandered off into the woods and reported him missing to the police.
As you do.
The construction worker said he woke the next morning and encountered a search party who said they were seeking a missing person. He joined the search and didn't realize that he was the person they were looking for until the other search party members started shouting his name. They called my name, he said. Oh, that's me.
I love a happy ending, and if you thought your friend was missing.
Oh, absolutely.
And it turns out also, I feel like I know some of your friends, and they would be in that situation.
Oh yeah, they would join their own search party.
Oh, definitely,
for sure.
For sure.
Nutty squirrel leaves 42 gallons of nuts in man's Chevy Avalanche.
That's a lot of nuts.
That is a lot. 42 gallons?
42 gallons.
Now I'm doing the conversion between liters and gallons, and I'm like, wow, there's 4 liters in a gallon, so we're talking 130 some odd liters of nuts in the truck. Bill Fisher said he found black walnuts in every nook and cranny of his truck, including the engine compartment and the fenders. A squirrel in Fargo, North Dakota is really nuts for walnuts to the point where it collected 42 gallons of the snack and stored them in a local man's Chevy Avalanche.
I actually heard that some of them were the size of limes.
Wow.
As well.
So. I have questions. Is he not driving this vehicle?
No, he went away for, I think, a month or something, and he came back, and he opened it up, and This was the best place to store his nuts for winter.
Yeah. Imagine you drove away in the truck and just nuts everywhere, just all down the road, just a trail of walnuts. Bronx zoo visitors go bananas watching gorillas engage in oral sex.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear. Pics and videos went viral after a pair of frisky gorillas at the Bronx Zoo was filmed performing oral sex on its partner in front of zoogoers. A BBC article points out that fruit bats, goats, brown bears, hyenas, and lions have all been observed engaging in oral sex.
Monkeys do it.
So the animals get frisky. I did see something online that was like, the gorillas were performing oral sex, and then the next person was like, I hope they do Feel Good Inc. next. Moving on. Boston High School forced to use party bus with stripper poles for field trip. Now, right off the bat, that's a situation.
Well, yeah.
But
it's a funny situation.
There's no other bus?
And that's why I grabbed this for our news.
After the original, more traditional school bus fell through, teachers at Brook Charter School were forced to improvise. A group of high school students in Massachusetts had to ride on a party bus complete with a stripper pole and neon lights during a recent field trip.
Had to.
They had to.
Had to.
There was no choice.
Couldn't cancel the field trip. Had to use the stripper bus.
They had to go. An experience, their teacher said, highlights problems with the education system.
Because that's the real problem with the education system. Stripper party buses.
Stripper poles and party buses.
And that's the problem. Sculpture of Humpty Dumpty on a toilet was stolen in Wisconsin. Police in Wisconsin are attempting to locate a I almost made it a lot more expensive. A $1,400 bronze sculpture of a nursery rhyme character, Humpty Dumpty, sitting on a toilet. The Madison Police Department said the sculpture, named Dumpty Humpty, clever, was stolen from an art fair on the square at a square vendor's booth. I'm not sure if that's a thing in Wisconsin, but I'm gonna believe it is. Vendor said she had seen two men lingering around the booth when she was setting up Saturday, and the sculpture vanished along with the men when she left the stand for a short period of time. The police said they found security camera footage of the two men described by the vendor leaving the area with the sculpture. The area.
So these two guys scoped it out, scouted what was going on.
I'm gonna post a picture of this here, back behind us, because it's actually really funny. Dumpty Humpty, I would steal it. I wasn't in Wisconsin, and I don't have it outside in the backyard.
What about that time you were in Wisconsin? And what about that statue in our backyard?
It's great.
Dumpty Humpty, though.
Dumpty Humpty.
I like that. Russian man performs snake swallowing trick, dies from bite on tongue. Now, if you mess with nature...
Why would you try to swallow a snake?
I don't get it. I don't know.
Okay.
However, a man in Russia has died following an allergic reaction to a snake bite. The unidentified agricultural worker, 55, can be seen in a video putting the snake in his mouth to entertain fellow watermelon pickers in Astrakhan, a city on the Volga River in southern Russia.
There's so much to unpack here.
There is.
I know that the snake wasn't poisonous.
No.
He just had an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
And he was doing this to entertain his fellow watermelon pickers.
Well, I mean, it probably gets boring out there where you're picking watermelons all day. You need a laugh.
I mean, a job's a job. At least they have jobs.
That's true.
Yeah.
They are out there picking the melons probably every day.
And watching people swallow snakes.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's more entertaining than a 15-minute smoke break, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe the guy didn't smoke. Massachusetts man nearly killed by vicious beaver. Mark Prez Pieracini.
Yep.
Pieracini.
That's why I'm letting you do this
Pieracini.
one.
It seems Italian, and I know the two C's make a ch. So it's Cini. Pieracini, 73, reportedly suffered extensive injuries after he was attacked by the beaver earlier this month. Pieracini said he nearly drowned several times during the attack and ended up with puncture wounds, gashes, lacerations, and a torn tendon in one of his fingers. From a beaver.
You shouldn't fight angry beavers.
No, angry. That's the most vicious kind.
And whatever you do, don't tell an angry beaver to calm down. 5 parrots had to be separated at a British zoo for encouraging each other to swear. British Wildlife Sanctuary has been forced to separate 5 parrots, Billy, Eric, Tyson, Jade, and Elsie. Good parrot names. Who wouldn't stop swearing at the visitors. Keepers say the birds encouraged each other to keep cursing and had to be moved from the main outdoor aviary. Aviary! I did it. Yeah. I thought that was hilarious.
See, to me, I wouldn't separate
I
them.
think
I would
that's
keep
so
them together
funny.
and put them off together, isolated as a separate attraction.
I heard that the visitors actually thought it was really funny.
Of course.
But the problem was that they'll teach each other.
Mm-hmm.
So these birds all came in and were quarantined together because you got to quarantine them from other birds, and so they taught each other how to swear. And like different swear words, and they would laugh when one would start swearing at someone, and then the other birds would start, and it would make the other birds laugh, and so they had to put them in different places.
See, that's fantastic, though. You could charge extra for that.
I mean, that's a
show.
whole other. That's
Yeah.
a whole other.
You put a warning. You know, you don't want the kids to learn new words, but you could have a sign.
Oh, and a heads up for DoorDash people who are ordering DoorDash in the city. Apparently, raccoons have been scarfing down your delicious deliveries before you get there. So look out. Be quick. If you have it on camera, send us the link because I want to see raccoons stealing your dinner because that's what's funny to me. So remember,
If space is infinite in all directions, then right now,
you are the center of your own universe. So if you like this, remember, like and subscribe, and we'll keep putting things out every week.
we want to be famous.
He wants to be famous.
I need to be famous.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I need help, though. Help from you. So remember, like and subscribe.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.